breeze blowing, storm clouds moving in. Whatever's gonna happen, it's about to begin. I remember what the drunk donkey told me when he said, son, don't fear. Mike's where the page life is about to appear. Then he's gonna tell you about the wind and the rain. Gonna tell you which way it's going, and if it's gonna be a hurricane. Don't you worry about the news that they try to hide. Just click on Mike's page, Drunk Donkey Nationwide. Well, there'll always be some haters, but they don't understand that Mike's got a friend and 100,000 more across the land. Well, if you want to know it first and you want to know it right and you want to have time to plan, Drunk Donkey Nation tells your friend Mike, he's your man. Then he's gonna tell you all about the wind and the rain. Gonna tell you if it's gonna be a storm or if it's gonna be a hurricane. Don't you worry about the news others try to hide. Look on Mike's page.
All right, what's up, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, here on Mike's page. Drunk Donkey
I'm
Nation.
I'm live. Give me a minute. Playing with the audio a little bit. I got some cool toys here I'm trying to play with, so hang on. Anyway, all right. Well, there's me. I found an audio booster. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm gonna turn the gain up a little bit. So I'm gonna try putting the gain up to like 5 today, and we'll see if that's any good. Okay, I see I'm in the yellow. That means I'm getting some gain. So let me get my page up so I can read you guys. Cool. All right. Dogs are snoring. That was Dunedin Causeway. Yes. Oh man, don't drop the dogs. The dogs are becoming. I'm gonna have to get life insurance on the dogs more than me. All right. So we'll see if that's a little bit louder than yesterday. Hey, Jenny Reeves. So we'll do our little romper room session here and say hi to everybody. Today is peak hurricane season day, and that video I just shared was actually posted on our page 1 year ago today, September 10th, 2019. Hey Brian, what's up, buddy? So yeah, sleeping dogs, Rusty. We had a Rusty, Tom. That was our lab. The haters? No, there's no haters, Carolyn. Hey Katie Haley, how you doing? Hey Shelly. San Antonio, Texas. We got our FBI badge from San Antonio, Texas. That is so cool. I don't know if I got it on me or not. Oh yeah, right here. I showed it off yesterday. I had it with me last night. I felt silly though. I was going to order a Miller Lite and their twist-off caps, and I thought that would have been not very manly to use a bottle opener on a twist-off. So I'm saving it for some real beer. All right, so we're going to do some highs, and then we're going to get right into it. Tropics are cooking. Hey, Dot. Yep, no 94 ended up to be nothing more than a little rainy stuff. Hey, Bobby, what's cooking? All right, let's show the other puppy. Can we share TV time with Hunter now? Are you going to be jealous? This cracks me up. Hey, Chloe, Florence, thank you. And we are not quitting, by the way. That was a joke. If anybody knows me by now, knows that I was joking. So we'll say a few more highs. Hey, Jamie, what's up? Lisa, Nikki, you were preparing for Irma. Yeah, I have some pictures of this show from Irma because I lived through Irma. We had to board up for Irma. Hey, good morning, Timothy. What's up, Leslie, GM? What's up, Linda Ross? So this is Hunter, by the way. Hunter. And Hunter wants to play now. What do you think, buddy? So we're like 99.9999999% almost done with our Hurricane Hunter IPA. Very, 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 very close. So we'll hope to have some official pictures. Hunter will be world famous. And I heard Big Storm sells in Texas. Can you believe it? So you'll be able to buy Mike's Weather Page Hurricane Hunter IPA in Texas. Is that crazy or what? All right, so, and of course you can buy it here, ABC. So let's start off thanking our Facebook supporter, sponsor of Mike's Weather Page Live, ABC Fine Wine and Spirits, located here in Florida. And they will be stocking it also. But big thanks to ABC for supporting us. And Irma was actually, I think, when they said they first tuned in. And by the way, cheers, man. Everybody, here we go. Cheers. Cheers to Louis, the first. So apparently ABC was tuned in during Irma and became fans of Mike's Weather Page. Can you believe it? So they love us there. And I love them. Thank you so much for your support. And they're located across Florida, 128 stores, I think. Maybe more, maybe less. I don't know. But right around there. So that's pretty cool. And of course, I always pull up their picture. They just posted this 46 minutes ago. Tito's Dierks Bentley concert. Country. So all you country fans, they just posted that. All right. So we got a lot to talk about. In fact, I just posted this, by the way, on my page. I was on Twitter right before we came on. And La Nina is now, I guess, official. It says this is the Climate Prediction Center posted this just this morning. 9:02 a.m. They waited till the peak hurricane season to let everybody know that it's El Nino now. So, electricity, Lake Charles. Who was that? 15th day. Oh, Jen, that's hard. I hate to hear that. Lake Charles. I know power is still a big mess, man. They're having to rebuild a lot of the power grid in Louisiana still. So, and what are the power numbers today? Let's take a look. Now, if you're new to the site, I normally do a little weather talking and a lot of BSing, but we try to get right to the point. Louisiana's still 119,000 without power today, so that's still big mess down there. Thousands and thousands and thousands of linemen are down there working right now, and so we know they're working their tails off 24 hours. So 15 days without power, somebody just posted. That's crazy, nuts, and it's hot, and that cold front didn't make it. Bummer. All right, so I'm live now. Yes. All right. Here's our map. Weather nerds. We'll leave it on this for a second and just talk briefly what's cooking. So today is. Sound is low, Johnny. No, it can't be, man. I cranked it up. I'll try to crank it up a little more. I'm getting into the yellow now. I never got into the yellow before. I have a little sound bar button thingy. So hey, Amy. Yeah. Hey, Danielle. I hate to hear that from Dorian too. But man, the tropics flipped a switch, and we have crazy chitter chatter online right now because of this. So. Somebody said it could be a record, seven systems that we're watching at one time. And somebody just said Hurricane Matthew. Hey, Christopher, thanks, buddy. Yep, I remember Matthew. Hey, Mandy, I do. I was teasing about quitting. My long-term goal in life is to follow Emily softball journey through college in RVs and do weather. Hey Mike, yeah, Florence, Matthew, South Carolina, lots of power. Hey yo, Whitney, what's up? Sending angry faces. I don't know. You missed the puppy, Cindy. We'll show them again. La Nina, that's a great point. La Nina is a weather pattern that when the Pacific waters are cooler for La Nina, it produces more Atlantic activity with the tropics. So when we're in an El Nino pattern, there's more shear in the Atlantic, which produces a little less tropical activity and more Pacific activity. So you flip it 180, when we have a La Nina, the Pacific waters are cooler and the activity in the Atlantic tends to increase. That's kind of the deal. So here you go. So we can kind of see it big time here. So this is a weekly map. We can do monthly too, but it gives you an idea. But the buttons here, I gotta relearn them every day. I gotta relearn them. Oh, they won't let me do it on this site. That's weird. Anyway, I can just circle mouses. But anyway, here's the Pacific. All that blue means the water's cooler than normal, all the way out to Hawaii. So when the waters are cooler over here, it usually means less shear over here, which allows more tropical activity. So that's not a good thing. But all right, so somebody's at the top of Colorado. Oh my God, you're hunting elk, Jeff. Send us a picture of that one. Simon, yeah, you're watching in Barbados. I bet, man. That's scary to see. All right, let's just talk about all these real quick. So Invest 94 ended up being nothing more than a blob. It's merging with a front right now. There you can see a little swirl. It's not going to be anything to worry about. So that's, it's just going to help aid the rain across the East Coast. So I'm not going to, that's immaterial really, which is good. They even have it at 0% now. The big rain maps here, well, that's long range, but today we have flooding rains. Where's my map hat? Right here. So here's the deal today. Big flooding rains, North Carolina north. This is all stalled out front, so flood threat here today. And that's all because of a front that is stalled right now. So there you go. That's stalled out front, and that's bringing up the rain chances. So that's Invest 94. Rainmaker. Our next system, we have these Gulf systems. We'll go into that more. We'll just talk about Paulette real quick. So here's Paulette spaghetti models. Paulette definitely going to be a threat to Bermuda. We have a lot of fans of Bermuda. Bermuda has people, if you didn't know it. When you say fish storm, you offend 64,000 people. So there's 64,000 people that are not fish people. But in all seriousness, Bermuda could be looking at a Category 1 hurricane now. They're upping up the winds a little bit every time. So that's something they're watching really close. And a recurve still seems very likely. And that is because we have another front coming down midweek that's going to create a weakness and shoot it off that way. High confidence. There is one or two Lone Ranger spaghettis. So it's not 100%. Now we're in the 99.5% chance of a recurve. But as far as the NHC goes, they're showing this right smack dab maybe over Bermuda. If you put on the the forecast line Monday night, and look at this. See this little slowdown here? That's going to be reacting to the change of steering, and should start to make that turn right after Bermuda. So not good. Hopefully this thing wiggles and wobbles a little bit away from Bermuda, but this is what they could be looking at. So we definitely have friends in Bermuda. That's going to be overnight Tuesday, Monday into Tuesday, and the official wind speeds could be now 85. So it's creeping up to Category 2. So, I got all those spaghetti models on there. It's, it's been pretty locked on this path. There are, UK is a little bit more to the east. So it's not 100% Bermuda yet, but definitely through the weekend, they'll be watching close on that one. For sure. So there's Paulette. Again, when I put it, I quit, it's because it's easy to talk about one storm, not 7. And coffee is already half out, but I got my backup. So what's up there, Sue from Grand Bay, Alabama? Mark lost volume. Man, the volume is crazy. But we are on YouTube, by the way. So Myrtle Beach, yep. So we got people from all around. That's what's cool about our little weather chat. All right, so Renee's the next little guy. Now this was her girl, her guy. Is it girl? I know Renee's that are male and female. PQR. So that would be usually it's girl guy. But we'll just say Renee. There's Stephanie. Stephanie's got the original shirt design that I don't even think I do sell still on Bonfire. The heart of hurricane season. The peak of season. So here's Renee. Renee, slow mover, brief spell as a hurricane. So we could have Hurricane Renee, Hurricane Paulette at the same time. This one's getting a little tricky though. Nothing to stress about. It's just the spaghetti models are kind of all over the place because it's a slow mover. So when I put up this morning that the Renee spaghetti models are not concrete, it's because we're starting to see a pretty good little fanning effect here. So there's a little more confusion on final direction. A lot of that's because of interaction with Paulette. Paulette's getting a lot of shear right now. You can see the upper level winds blowing. Originally this was supposed to curve off, but it's slowing down because it's going slow. This little low is going to disappear and high might build back in and allow Renee to go a little bit more to the west. So, just watching that. And I hear puppy snoring. If you can hear the puppy snoring, Renee is male. Good, I know my buddy Renee. Renee, softball coach of Emily's. Ryan, accurate 16 days out. Well, you got to take them with a grain of salt. The only thing that I hate using words like concern. I'm not going to say concern. The only thing that would perk my attention. Hey, look at that. There's somebody asking about La Nina influence. So there you go. The National Weather Service heard you. The only thing about modeling around 10 days is when you start to get all of them on board. So 2 days ago, the models were showing our red area, I'm going to show here in a minute, coming off Africa is going west. And that was obviously a concern in the Caribbean and down the road, maybe U.S. And then yesterday's models all recurve straight north. They flip-flop. Models flip-flop. Well, now all the overnight models again are now back west. I keep saying it. I mean, eventually this high pressure should build back in, and we've had a strong Bermuda high this year. What we're seeing right now with Renee and Paulette are kind of rare to have two systems that close together, and it's trickery. It's tricking the models. It's got to be tricking the models. But here's your La Nina. What we're in for more hurricanes. We don't want to see that. Let's do this. Wow, see, we can't do that. Can't use page marker on Facebook. Boy, they're tricky. Look at that. Oh, we can do this one though. So we're going to cross out this word. More. We'll just say more blobs. How's that? More blobs due to weaker vertical shear and trade winds. It's official. So we didn't talk about anything other than somebody just asked what they missed. They missed nothing. So Drew, hey, what's up? Flip flops. Deborah from Navarre, Florida. Man, Florida's been popping off some storms. Here's the scoop. All right, so let's talk about the stuff here close to Florida, and then we'll dig hard into the Atlantic stuff. I'm going to make everybody wait. I was trying to see it. You could see it. Well, you could see it on Weather Nerd. There's a lot of places you can see it. But let's just zoom into what's happening around Florida. There's two yellow circles around Florida, so let's show that. So here's the scoop. Weather Nerd's showing up. I got to keep his logo on there for him, but let me zoom in. Oh, here my Windows box just popped open. Oh crap! What the hell is Recycle Pen doing? I don't want that. I had pictures to show, by the way. Let me find these real quick because we talked about it. I want to show where we were 3 years ago, and here was our here's our house. So this was 3 years ago. Irma, big story. It's all over Twitter, obviously. Everybody's talking about Irma. So we had that one and another. This is the other one that I always thought was the wildest thing ever because Paul Delgado shared this today. This was Irma, 3 years ago. This is when all the water got sucked out of Tampa Bay, and it was the craziest thing ever. And there's Emily, obviously. You could walk out 100 yards. It was the wildest thing ever. It was crazy. People were out on Bayshore Boulevard and checking that out. There we are again. It was an amazing memory. Boarding up the house. So I wanted to share that before I forgot. So let me close that out. So let me pull this up here real quick. And I'll slow down and read some comments. I'll try to do that a little bit more. There we go. Weather nerds. So yeah, Key Largo. You know Irma all too well. That was a long track, and we keep saying we haven't had a long track storm to track this year. Laura kind of was, but this one coming off Africa could be that one that we tracked. But yeah, it was funny. Somebody said the tsunami. Who was that? Cheryl. Yeah. So the news was telling everybody, get out. The water is going to come back like a tsunami. It came back in like a drizzle at a time, a millimeter at a time. Somebody asked me, so I'm going to go all over the place. I'm going to make the new people hate me even more because I scatter all over the place. So we're going to talk about the Florida stuff. Then we're going to get into the thing, I promise. But so everybody always asks me, when will Mike evacuate? Okay, right? Question: When will Mike evacuate? So here is when Mike will evacuate. Ready? Here we go. This is when Mike's going to evacuate. We're going to evacuate. It's coming. Promise. It's coming. It's loading. This is when Mike's going to evacuate. I'm going to evacuate on September 24th. Well, actually, no, I can't evacuate during a hurricane. I'm going to evacuate September 23rd. Because that's the latest GFS. Everybody shared. So we're going to dive into all that. That's when this is when I would really evacuate. I didn't even look at the 06Z. This is the worst case scenario for Florida. And we need to talk about that later, so I'm sorry. We're going to get into all that. Let me close everything out. All right, so here's what's happening close to home. Then we're going to get into that. Promise. So this stuff here is leftover frontal action. A little bit came off of 94. It's kind of a tail of a front. There's some broad spin with it, and there's a little 500 millibar spin. It's coming across Florida. NHC says that when it gets here, we're going to have low shear environment in the Gulf. So that's at 30%. That's this guy right here. Boom, this one. So that's coming. 30%. 30% is more than 20%. In case you didn't know. Nessa, sorry, Aaron. I didn't mean to do that. But hey, I got to show all the models, right? The good thing is because it shows it likely won't happen that far out, but never know. So we're going to talk about these two yellow spots by Florida, then we'll get into what's coming off of Africa. But this is kind of new. This popped up. So again, we had Invest 94 out here. This is all an old front. All this is kind of a break off of that, and you can see it well on the 500 millibar spin. I was trying to find modeling today that actually supported that, and you can. You go to 500 millibar. This is something that the Invest 94 never had. Invest 94 never had any spinach. And you know we like to use the word spinach, but there's 500 millibar, here's 500 millibar. So interesting to note, Invest 94 had low-level spinach, but no mid-level spinach. We need mid-level spinach. Laura had mid-level spinach through Hispaniola, never lost mid-level spinach. And once you have mid-level spinach, it's possible. So there's that. This little guy kind of doing that. So we'll watch it. But it's got tight little spin showing up. That's counterclockwise. You flow. Same with our little bump here. We showed this yesterday. Yesterday we had a little bit of upper level winds that were starting to create this little spin. So that's what we got. This little guy. So we'll just have to watch it. It's a juicy mess right now. This stuff right here is kind of all heading towards Florida. So unfortunately, as far as a rainy weekend goes, it could be pretty wet and juicy weekend. So that's, stinks for people that have plans like us, like softball plans. The Precipitable water map shows it here on our Bay News 9 map. Very juicy. Boom. That's a lot of moisture, and it's all heading this way. So wet. All right. The other spot, then we're going to go right into Africa. This little guy here, this is 94. It's at 0%. This is the new one. They just popped up today. This is that little bit of circulation out here in the Gulf. It's at 20%. Kind of a weird path. Kind of sad little guy going south. Look at that. Look, he's droopy. He's a droopy banana. So we'll see what that one says. I mean, they're just saying there's spinach. You get 500 millibars spinach, you got spinach. But none of the models are really showing it. So, all right. So here's what I posted early today. One good thing about Emily going to high school is I'm up at 5:45. So what's up, Madison Olson? There's Shelly quoting me. And I got, where's my other one at? Here we go. I got more swag coming, by the way, from my South Florida FBI guys. So I'm in a coin war. Check this one out. So I'm gonna start framing these. I gotta get a glass frame. This one's nice, man. I don't even want to take it out of the package, but I will. Gotta open it up. But this one's even nice. Look at that one. It's got my favorite two things in the world: flamingos and palm trees. If I could have flamingos and palm trees and Jimmy Buffett and Leonard Skinner singing Freebird at my funeral, I'd be a happy guy. I hope I would know it. Hillary, my daughter's name is Emily, and Sarah. Emily is a freshman at Eastlake. I went to Eastlake. So we were at softball practice yesterday and had a fan come up. I wish I would have got his name. It was raining. Hey, thanks, Townsend. Appreciate that. Oh my God, Melody. Holy crap. That would be great. Shelly, reach out to Shelly. I got you, Susie. All right, so here's what I posted. Mark, well, we're going to start getting that occasional cold front a couple weeks. All right, so we're going to talk about this right now. This is what we needed to all talk about, and then let's make sure we're streaming on YouTube. By the way, we have YouTube people, 368 people on YouTube. One day we're going to merge comments. I promise. There's our YouTube, brought to you by OSR. Tammy Kent. They're up there right now, working hard, restoring power in Hurricane Laura. I saw a picture of Tammy. If you are in here, Tammy, hanging out in the Lodging Solutions bus. That thing was beautiful. Or the RV. I want to go hang out with the big dogs. I'm like a little dog. One day I'll be a big dog. All right. So this is the one we're going to talk about. So this one's been tricky. All right. So 3 days ago, a lot of the modeling had this going west. And then overnight, 2 nights ago, everything started doing this. Boom. GFS and Euro, UK. Well, the NHC actually adjusted their circle and made it look like that. Gave a little sign of hope. Like, hey, it's going to recurve. But now we're back to this. And, you know, this could be nearing the islands here. We're going to go into timing. But this could be next Tuesday, Wednesday right here. That's supposed to be a U. That's supposed to be, yeah, that's not too bad. I don't know what that says. Tuesday, Wednesday. So definitely watching in the Eastern Caribbean. So this is what I posted. So this was model consistency. When we talk about storms coming from Africa, you start to see all these different variations. You know, like show Euro one time was up, then down. Well, now we got 4 models showing kind of the same thing. A more of a west track. So I pointed that out this morning. It's not any guarantees by any means. This is next Wednesday, 9/16. This is off of Weather Model site. We'll show topical tidbits. He doesn't have the UK, so I like to keep the colors. I don't like mixing colors in the morning or mixing drinks in the morning, only unless you're on a cruise. But all of them are showing this high pressure building back in and keeping a track west. So let's go over all the models. Let's just do that. And what this is, anyways, what is coming? There's 2 waves in Africa right now, and we'll go back to weather nerds, but you can see them. This, King Kong, Godzilla. So here is the new guy that should be an invest any minute, any day, any time they're going to invest it. And this whole big old, and it's a big one. It's a big old blob. It's half of a face, actually. It's already got that face. Look at this. I always see faces. Look, so you got an eye, nose, and mouth. So he needs an eye right here. So we got another eye, like a pirate eye. And then you can put a face around him like that. Give him some hair. Give him a cigar. And I'm drinking coffee, I promise. And then here's the other guy. Whoops, now we got the circle. I do that every time. This one's looking pretty healthy. And that would be the orange one that is here, number 5. So this one's coming off a tick higher. But again, we don't want to see high pressure develop out here. I know you can probably hear the clicks. I don't know if you can hear the clicks. I am very odd. I talk to myself with a few people listening. They call it an invest crystal soon. They already will call it. They will call it an invest. Once they invest a storm, then we start getting spaghetti models. I don't know, Colleen, if I did. I had a couple cool ones. I was looking back. I have Carteret County, North Carolina sent me one. They were hit hard with a tornado. And then I got a cool one from the U.S. Coast Guard Sea Dragon. Captain sent it to me. I got like 6 or 7 now, so pretty neat. Sandy, yeah, it's called Not Enough Coffee. But anyway, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go tropical tidbits, and we'll look at all the models. And we're starting to see model consistency. So let's. I already showed you the GFS. Well, let's start with the GFS. This is the latest 06Z. The 12Z didn't run yesterday because it had glitches. Hey there, David. Good morning from Daytona. But thank you, Heather. I listened to them all. We're going to show Florida storm. Florida should be watching a little bit closer now, yes. We're almost time to break out the Mountain Dew, Shelly. So yeah, an invest is just investigative area, then we get spaghetti models. So, all right, so here's Levi's site, tropicaltidbits.com. Our buddy Levi, he's actually allows my shenanigans and lets me post his stuff. I'm also a patron of his. You could be one too. So, all right, here's the GFS. So we go in time, and all right. So here's Bermuda. Latest GFS keeps Paulette a little bit to your west. Here is the red guy, and here is the orange guy. And unfortunately, it's already got a hurricane Thursday, September 17th, middle Lesser Antilles. This is next week, 7 days from now. So that's a possible hurricane. And then the GFS has it do the classic going, things you can't predict right now. Like what happens around here, land, everything we've talked about with Laura, land interaction, all that stuff. Does it come off a little higher? Does it come off a little lower? I mean, all that stuff we don't know. But the fact is, it's the classic Cape Verde style movement and the latest GFS. And it actually, we lost the one behind it. Where did it go? It just kind of pulled it north. But we're going to focus on the first guy. One guy at a time. But there's the latest GFS. Not good. That would be Thursday, September 24th. And here's the other guy popped back up again. Or another guy. That one's kind of the other guy. So anyway, that's Thursday, September 24th. Way, 2 weeks away. No weather person is going to show you that because it's so irresponsible to go past even 10 days. But it isn't irresponsible to say in 7 days we have a possibility of that. 7 days. How do you make an S? I went to college. I forget. Hey, Aaron Jackson. Bye-bye. Hey, David. Cool to see you. Glad you're listening. What's up, Sharon? So anyway, there's one model there. Now, the GFS has been consistent. The overnight run, same thing. Not good. And again, this is really not good. This is when Mike evacuates. On a storm that hits north of Tampa Bay, I'm out of here. Well, maybe not. I might just go work on the roof. And why would I say that? Let's just show you. I can show you these models because I can. This is off Tropical Tidbits, by the way. So that, there's the overnight. Here's the 6Z, over a little bit more. It's too far away to worry. I'm just showing you why I think that would be my personal worst case scenario. Is because if we had a Category 3 hurricane hit my hometown, and I always can never find my links right here. If we had a hurricane of Category 2 or higher, this is what would happen where I live. All this means I live somewhere here. This is where I live. See this area right here? This area right here on a Category 1, I'm okay. But watch what happens Category 2, Category 3, Category 4. Now that's worst case scenario. Surge is so hard to predict. They warn people. Worst case scenario would be a storm passing to your north, or if you're going north on the Gulf, it'd be to your east. Tampa would be to the north because you'd have the spiraling winds coming in. So, but we're not going to talk about that one. That's too far away. I'll show it to you, and I think that the fact that we have 4 models now suggesting it today, we really need to watch models close. Every hey Sharon, yeah, well, run from the water, hide from the wind. Yep. Hey Sharon Klimek, cement building. Yep. I just got to find a place to. What would I need to worry about? I don't know. I'm getting my roof fixed tomorrow. Maybe I should tell them to wait. But we're going to start seeing. If we keep seeing model consistency every 12 hours, then we're going to start saying, there's a possibility. Now, if the 12Z runs come out today and everything shoots straight north, and the reason everything is so confused right now is this: we have 2 systems which are kind of rare, and it's pushing up against our high pressure system. So the question is, when these things escape, let me go back to the GFS. As they escape, our system is so far south that it's not feeling the effects of any pull from these breaks in the high. So one, it's a low rider, and two, high pressure is able to build back in below these two guys and keep this on a west track. That's because these guys are moving out quick and allowing high pressure to come back in. So that's what the models are thinking is going to happen today. Could change them all, but anyway. So here's the latest Euro. This is next week. Euro a little weaker again. We don't focus on intensity this far out. It seems like the fact that we're seeing low pressure indicates you get low pressure in the main development region, and you have low shear. It'll probably be stronger than this. Intensity models are very hard to predict this far out. But the fact of the matter is, we have Wednesday impacting the islands next week. That's less than a week. This is 6 days away. And here's our orange guy coming in behind. But this is the pattern the Euro's doing now. The last 2 runs. It's kind of, then we have another guy coming. This is not the orange guy. The orange guy's here. Then we have another one coming off, and then another one, and another one, and another one. But the Euro, unfortunately, is showing the same pattern now that it was a couple days ago. And this would be 10 days out, long ways away. Obviously, September 20th, that's 10 days, but the pattern is there. This is Wednesday for the Euro and Wednesday for the GFS. And then we go to the CMC, same exact spot. Look at that. Here's the CMC in 10 days. So CMC 10 days, Sunday, September 20th, a week from Sunday, Euro, GFS. So that's pretty solid confidence from 3 models. Not to say, like I said, it's not 100%. The Euro is still showing a little more northern component. So Euro hasn't been all that great this year. I don't think any of them really have. The Icon seems like it's done really good on these homegrown little low pressure systems, but I'm still going back to the big players, the Euro and the GFS, because they have a lot more history of doing well with these style storms. So here's the UK, a little farther to the north, and this would be Wednesday. So we got a lot to watch. Let's look at the ensembles real quick. I forgot yesterday. I know I said we were going to do it, and I forgot all about it. The ensembles are good to look at because we can see, and they always move them around on me too. Where are they? Right here. So here's your 10-day ensembles. It's hard to make light of everything. Today is actually showing our Gulf system now. Look at this. So let's go to the Gulf here, Gulf of Mexico. So short range, few ensembles now are starting to show, our system crossing, nothing solid. But as we get into time, these colors is the fan, and that's why you can't go too far past 10 days, because you start to see a wide spread here of possibilities. But I definitely think it's something we should watch close. I guess keep saying, we're bound to get one of these low riders, and we're bound to get the high pressure to build back in. It's bound to eventually. It's just common sense that's going to tell us that high pressure is going to build back in. And here is a look at windy, and you can see the high pressure kicking back in now. See, this is next Tuesday. There's our possible system, high pressure building back in and kind of steering it this way. So anyway, so yeah, we got a lot to do. It's like an Irma track, Cindy. Yes. So I'm going to slow down a little bit. Texas is good this weekend. Ooh, well, I wish I could figure out a good way to show rain maps for the next. None of the models are really showing our Gulf systems developing. So the models are not really reliable with what we can see. Let's see here. You can kind of see here. You can do a little bit of. Why did it stop at 23 hours? Why did it go out? I don't have anything fresh. The NAM stopped running at 23. Why is that? Let's go to Levi's site. Let's see if the NAM is running there. 6Z. No, man, it stopped running there too. Only went out 60 hours. Oh no, it didn't. All right, here we go. Let's let it load. So the NAM. Now we're back to talking about Florida and Texas real quick. So this is today. You can start to see our low pressure a little bit here. So this is through Saturday morning. It's there's our tropical rain starting to show up. So this unfortunately doesn't show us too much other than there's our general blob, our Gulf low here, kind of like drifting this way. This guy drifting this way. This is Saturday morning, so Saturday morning we can still see rains inching in everywhere, really. Here, let's just do this. All right, so here's your chance of rain. Anybody along this section, because of our old front hanging around, this front coming, it's just going to be a wet weekend. And you can hear dogs snoring, I'm sure. I'll try to talk in between snort. But it's not heavy rains, but it is, here's your 5-day rains. I'll leave that up. So let's see. Yep, too far away to worry. Stephanie, correct. Hey, Katie, I think it's Mountain Dew time. Roofers called. They're not coming because it's going to rain today. I'm like, yeah, you guys got to watch the weather. We had a patio put in 10 years ago, and where it flushes up against the house has always leaked. And it's starting to hit my neon signs and drip on my refrigerator. So I was expecting 300, and then he added a zero to it. But I have chimney damage too. Not damage, but I got a seal around the chimney base because we're getting a little water, so sucks. We better not get a hurricane. Hey Heather, fish storm. That's a great question. A fish storm is when people say a storm is doing this, and this, and this, and then it does that. Boom. That's a fish storm. One that doesn't affect anybody but fish. Look at that. I remember how to draw a fish from school. Look at that. That was pretty good. Even got a smiley face. Damn right, man. I'm an artist. But that's a fish storm. I don't like saying it anymore because we have friends in Bermuda. And we have friends in Nova Scotia. And we have friends in Newfoundland. And we have friends in the Azores. So, in Cape Verde. I guess I'm not really saying Cape Verde correct. I'm going to have to learn how to say it like the big dogs. Hey, Victor. That'd be good, I guess. I'm not quitting again, Jennifer. That was a joke. I meant it was peak of season, and we have 7 things to track on there, and it's just overwhelming. It could be a record, they said. It could be a record to have 7 things at one time, and we just have so much to look at. Here's a weather map. Look at this. Remember, this is Weather Channel, has a good temperature map, but here's your front. Look at that. 29. 81. All right, so cold front Stella, yep. Haley, yep. Hallie. It's crazy, and unfortunately, now that they're talking about La Nina, that means we could be going into October, and that's never good, because we have a history of October storms. That we could have October storms. We don't want October storms. Jordan, well, today we got rain coming. Lorenzo days. Crystal, I don't want to make any long range predictions, but having 3 models showing that is going to be. I'm not taking vacation, John. Well, maybe, yeah. No, we don't want to take a vacation. That's right. Because when I planned vacation, Julie's burned all her vacation this year, and I've sat here on the computer. So I was clicking on some of our supporters. So hey, I appreciate everybody calling out our barbecue little fun last night. We're gonna do some more fun stuff. Disney on the 24th April. Well, heck, I don't know, man. That's something you need to be watching really close. MJO, Aaron, good question. It's actually becoming enhanced towards. This is right here down starts to be enhanced, and this is the 26th. So actually, we're in a suppressed state right now. Shouldn't be getting much action, but again, it seems like the MJO is more of an early season big deal than it is peak of season big deal. I'm on Chrome. Terry, spa, Julie's idea of her vacation is not doing anything because she works at Publix on her feet all day long. She's been there 34 years now. And by the way, working on our beer deal, had to sign papers. I never thought I'd be dealing with Mike Julie organization, MJO. I never thought I'd be dealing with corporate stuff. But anyway, I used my drunk donkey pen to sign stuff today, so that was symbolic. And on the peak of hurricane season. So anyway, Conehead family, what's up? Yes, we are MWPs, by the way. By next year, I'll remember to say that a lot more. Yes, public subs are the best. They got the best bread. I don't know what it is, and they put that mayonnaise on there. Oh my God, I think the mayonnaise is what's addicting on the public subs. I don't know, something about it just tastes so good. For sure. But all right, hey James, I'm about done, buddy. I kind of went over everything. I feel good about it. Just a lot of speculation right now, a lot of flooding coming up. Look at this, heavy rains coming this weekend. This is that front. Everything green is heavy rains coming through the weekend into early part of next week. This is the stalled out front, just juicing things up. And yes, I know we got the fires out west. I hate not covering that, but I got to stick to the tropics. But we do have. Shelly had a good link earlier. There's another site that I shared, this Zoom Earth. I'm going to make a better link on his, but he actually has fire spots right now. And it's Zoom Earth. And you can currently see all the fires that are occurring right now on his map. And once we get daylight, you'll start to see real visible satellite with the smoke to give you an idea how bad it really is. San Francisco, obviously, everybody saw the pictures. So San Francisco was eerie yesterday with the orange sky. Just was unbelievable. So we know that's going on. And they actually have power issues out there too, obviously, because different type of power outages, but they're getting things burned. So we got 70,000 power And then, of course, Utah had the big wind event. So we got weather happening everywhere. So, all right. Yeah, Irma looks scary, Thomas. Kay, I know it's, I mean, I live on Twitter a lot during the day to keep up with things. And tail of the front, Bobby. I just saw your thing. Yep. We are dealing with the tail of a front. As the dogs continue to snore. Here is Monday, so just nothing imminent on that end. Just a lot of rain. What was I looking for? I don't know. We'll just leave it right there. That's right, Ava. Or that was a crazy story. So anyway, so hey, Jamie, talk about food. I know. I try to be a good boy and stay off the bread. Sally, you can hear the snoring. I know. Oh my God. Usually it's the birds. I'll take a picture. Check this out. This is what they do. So, oh, I just got me a text. Hang on a minute. Make sure nothing. Okay. Sorry about that. Life goes on. I gotta read. All right, so I was gonna take a picture of the dogs. Let me show you what they look like right now, because it's pretty cool. This is what they do. This is how they sleep. It's the coolest thing ever. I never dreamed in a million years that these dogs would become buddies, but this is how they're sleeping right now. So there's the snoring live look at Louie and Hunter sleeping together. So they're buddies. Hey Jessica, I use OSB. It's free. It's great. OSB Studio. It's free. You can control windows and move things around and pretty neat stuff. Oh, I know. I got to stop that, John. I noticed that yesterday. That was when I put the phone down. I got to do something about that. I can't smack the table unless I want to make everybody mad at me. Alexa, play Freebird. I just played you guys a song. Now I got to stop it because I don't want to get cut off. Alexa, stop. OBS, sorry, OSB, what the heck? Yeah, Doug, you got it. I got the letters right. OBS 25.0.4 version. How's that? Lightning strikes. John, yeah, I got a link to it right here, buddy. Down here, right next to underneath the dust map. You click on that guy. It's lightningmaps.org, and you click on it, and when you zoom in a little bit closer, you'll start to get the circles on real-time hits as they happen. And I don't know if it's over land or not, but I woke up this morning, saw a bunch of lightning out there in the Gulf. It was pretty wicked looking. This is all the lingering low, and actually, you know, I was looking. There's so much stuff to look at. I feel like I always forget. But the bubbling cloud tops off of Tampa, pretty intense this morning. Let's play that for you. So there's some pretty intense action out there in the Gulf right now. This is that first area that they expect. There's a little bit of spin. This is right off of Tampa. This is generally going this way. And there is some 500, you know, there's some little spin, we showed it, but that was this morning. Pretty good bubbling. And then our other spot is the one heading, and it's just, but it's got broad spin. You can see it. There's definite, you know, it's trying to get wrapped up. So this is going to be bringing action all the way through the Bahamas and Florida the next couple days as it gets into the Gulf. And that is this spot that they're watching right here. So 30%, it's already got a little spinach. So Invest 94 did not have mid-level, it only had lower level, and that is ultimately what happened. All right, so Joshua, that's funny. Gee, that's funny. You just got a weather alert that La Nina is here, Stephanie. That's different. Is that a big weather? Oh, sorry, I just pounded the table again. Sorry. I got the bass turned up a tick. And I know I just blew your speakers out. I'm trying to perfect this whole broadcast thing, but I don't know if I got an alert. Did I get an alert? Oh boy. Okay. Let's see. I got everything. Got a bunch of emails. Nope, no weather alert on my end. Let's go to WeatherBug and see if they got an alert. No alert. No active alerts yet. So. All right. Wait, is it going to rain, Joshua? Where are you at? I'll let you know. Cushion my mic stand, Paul. Yes. Well, the mic is in a little rubber thing, but it's on the table. So I'll play with that. Now I need a rubber mat for my desk. That's good to know, Rachel. Wrap my stuff in bubble wrap. So if I show up tomorrow and do our live wrapped in bubble wrap. Letty's Naples rain, yes, unfortunately. Hey, Mike Chesley, what's up? I haven't seen you in a while, man. Hope you're doing good. So John, man, I know, man, that was bad of me. I know that was loud. Mark, hey, thanks for the stars. Amanda, well, yeah, 23rd. I'm more worried. I'm focused on the Caribbean first because that's 7 days from now. But history shows, any storm that gets around the Caribbean, we got to watch. Everybody's got to watch, not just Florida. Let's see, Crystal, what's number 3? Let's see, number 3. 3 is a new low pressure area that's off of the coast of Florida. A little bit of spin showing up. Expected to just kind of droop himself. We'll call him droopy. We'll call him limpy. This is limpy. 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 And there's no hidden meaning to that. Navy and Icon. Yeah, Amanda, we can do that. Let's take a look at the Navy model. We'll go to this Navy site. Haven't looked at the Navy model. This is the first time, though, we've seen consistency with 3 of the big players. So, do we have to hit play? Why didn't it play? Let's see. What did I not hit right? Let's do loop. Oh, loop. Gotta hit loop. Loop. Gotta hit loop. Now we'll see. Loop. And somewhere down here would be there's really nothing here. Navy's having the new guy pull north. That was yesterday's trend. So this down here is what the Navy's showing as our new guy, and it pulls it straight north, which kind of, I don't know, it just seems, but it's not showing anything over here, so that's good. So overall, Navy would be a home run. And then we got the Icon. Icon seems like it did very well with homegrown systems. So I guess we can really focus on anything. And you can see little bubbles. I mean, there's definitely signs of low pressure vorticity with these 2 little guys. But you can see it here. he doesn't have rotisserie on that. But there's the weekend. This is Saturday, so there's our golf spot. Got some spin. Here's our Bahamas spot, but nothing's really organized. It pops up a little low there. Interesting. Huh. Wow. So there again, the icon showing Sunday, a little bit of weak low pressure. We already talked about that with our Texas friends, that it could bring some rain in the weekend. That's the golf spot now. And then there's our secondary little spot. I see it. You probably can't see it on your end, but there's a little bubble. So interesting. Icon showing, this is the droop. Look at this. So the icon is the brains of the NHC. Hey, thanks, Terry. I don't see you on there much. Michelle, yeah, we're going to the Greek alphabet. So the icon is definitely a decent model for these little homegrown systems. But this is next Tuesday, Wednesday. But it's interesting to note, this is kind of what the NHC is thinking. Props to the icon, man. I tell you what. Not that it's correct, it just does very well with these initial systems. So today you can see the wind barbs on Levi's site. This is, and you can see them here too. But as we go in time over the weekend, look, a little low pressure. Saturday morning, kind of, this is doing exactly what the NHC is showing. This general droopy motion here, and that's what the icon's showing. And then there's signs of rotation here. This is Tuesday morning. This is the Bahamas system. A little bit of spinach, and Wednesday, weak though. Juicy. This is Wednesday. Little sign of low pressure. Little sign of low pressure. Now they're snoring in stereo. You can hear it. They're literally snoring in stereo. Listen, I wish you could. All right, so we're about winding down. My goodness. Lisa, yep. Man. Oh my God, Robin. Yeah, Phil, get those gas cans. All right, so John, you want to show the Euro and GFS? Well, we'll go out 10 days because that's all the Euro goes out. But here's 10 days for the Euro. You're going to start hearing more Mets talk about this, especially afternoon today. If we get the 12Z models come out and the GFS and all of them show it, then we'll start hearing a lot more about it. But it's 10 days out. 10 days out for the GFS, and then 10 days out for the Canadian model. So the Euro a little bit faster. But that's, it's three big ones showing kind of the same thing. And the GFS has been real consistent. The last 3 runs, it's showing the same thing. This is the 18Z overnight run and this morning's run. Euro's been a little bit more all over the place. Really all over the place. That's why, we're waiting on afternoon runs to see if they finally get consistent. But yesterday, so this is what will drive you crazy sometimes. So the 12Z, all right, so 12Z Euro, Tuesday morning, low pressure. Overnight, Wednesday, nothing. Yesterday afternoon, puts it way out here. And then overnight tonight, last night, over here. So the Euro is, but now we got 3 models saying that. So anyway, that's all. Blah, 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 blah. Faster is better. Well, Jim, faster would mean, faster would slow development time. Another thing not being talked enough about is the water temperature is definitely cooling off here. But this system's below where Paulette and Renee are. So this is cool water from Paulette and Renee, kinda, and it's still gonna be cool out there. But this little guy might miss where that cool water was. So, next guy might hit it though. We'll see a cool. You'll see you'll see the wake on the satellite here. This is NASA's page, so you can see where the water was from Laura, and you can even see a little swirl here, but which is really crazy if you think about it. That's how close I can get. Yeah, look at that. You can almost see. You can almost see. Look at that. Oh, this is the same site. We can't do it, but this is cool. You know, cool water was left behind from Laura. It'll heat up quick, but it's cool to see. You know, we saw that one year with Maria and Jose, I think it was. I can't remember. So anyway, all right. Daniel, I'm doing great, man. I'm just tired. I haven't stopped talking for an hour and a half. That's what I do. I ramble on. So, all right. Well, we got a lot to watch. Appreciate all the support, all you supporters and YouTubers, and you know, got some cool people watching us. Now I have to be careful. The FBI is watching us in a good way. But look at these numbers. This is awesome. Look at that. So this month we reached 11,400,000 people were engaged. That's a lot of people getting married. But 11 million people. What's the population of like Miami? Let's see, population of Miami. Only 470,000. What's the population of Florida? 21 million. Okay. So let's see. Let's do states. Here we go. We'll see what state we're bigger than. So we had more people watch us than Ohio. So there's only 6 states. So more people watched our page than Georgia, North Carolina, Michigan. I know Pennsylvania is the 6th most populated state. That's a lot of people in Pennsylvania. Didn't realize that. The least populated state is Wyoming. Interesting stats. All right, cool. I ramble on too much. Thank you, Joshua. Appreciate that, man. And thank Joshua. We have an amazing bunch of people. I've screwed up over the years and posted stuff that got people mad, but all in all, you know, to have maybe 12 haters out of that's pretty good. That's crazy, really. Cool beans. All right. Well, listen, we might do. Maybe we'll do a live later tonight. If I'm gonna put my phone down very slow, by the way. So we have 50 star in our chat. Cool. Hey guys, I saw you sharing a lot of our stuff. So anyway, all right, I ramble on enough. Cool beans. All right, so we're gonna post this. Oh, we might go live. What I was getting at, we might go live later tonight. If the 12Z models come out and we see consistency, you know, again, then I'll go live again, because you know, the peak of season and media might really get going on this Africa wave, and that means we'll have a lot more folks checking in. So be good. We'll see you tomorrow, no matter what. Have a great Thursday. Stay safe out there, and thanks, Shelly. Yes. All right. See you.